Hey guys, it's your favorite Unc here. Go ahead and click that subscribe button below so you don't miss a single episode of Nightcap. That button right here. Come for the sports, stay for the stories.
I'm good.
Jerry Jones says Dak Prescott can win the Super Bowl. Jerry Jones says, I think there are a handful of more quarterbacks playing who haven't won a Super Bowl than will win a Super Bowl. I think Dak is one of them. I'm firm there. He's one of the ones who can. Now, you remember immediately after the season, Jerry says, we're only going to go as far as Dak carries us, and this is as far as he could carry us.
Why does Jerry keep doing this? Chat, if there's anybody that's a Cowboy fans in here, I apologize. I apologize that you have to go through this from an owner who seemed to be in denial, who really doesn't understand. I need to do something different for a change. I need to change up my philosophy. I need to change up my way of thinking, the way I'm running business, because maybe if I do that, maybe the results on the back end will be different. Let's talk about Super Bowls real quick.
Okay.
For one, it's very, very difficult to win a Super Bowl. It's very difficult. I think we as fans, even myself, even as players, we've been spoiled with Tom Brady and their success. Now in today's era, we're spoiled with the consistency that Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs have, being that they have 3. So let's go through a few quarterbacks real quick that have won a Super Bowl. We got Drew Brees.
Correct.
He has 1 ring.
One.
It took 20 goddamn years.
Yep.
We got Aaron Rodgers. He has 1 ring. It took 17 years so far. I'm not saying he can't do it with the Jets.
Oh, no. He got more. Aaron came in. Didn't Aaron come in 2005?
No, Aaron
when
got
did Aaron come in 2005. No, 4 was draft with the Peyton with Eli and them, right? Eli and Big Ben and JP Lossman and Phillip.
I'm right? Yeah. You got 1.
He got 1, but Aaron Rodgers played like 19 years.
19? 1, 2.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm off a little bit. So that's 1 ring. See how long it took though, right?
Yes.
Brett Favre played 20 seasons. He has 1 ring.
Went to 2 Super Bowls, 1 ring. Correct. Bowls.
Kurt Warner played 12 seasons. He has 1 ring.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, how many Super Bowls did Steve Young win? I know as a starter, he played 15 seasons.
But he won. He was on that team that won in 88, 89. He won one as a starter.
As a starter.
He was on the team. Yeah, okay.
That's all I mean. As a starter. 1 ring. Do you see how difficult? These are some of the greatest quarterbacks of all time to win a Super Bowl. And it took so long.
Got 2.
Peyton, obviously, Peyton has 2. And I mean, we know what Mahomes and we know what Tom Brady have done. Mm-hmm. It's so difficult to even get to that place to where you can host that Lombardi trophy. But if you look at all the names I talked about, they didn't have an owner that's at the front and center of attention.
No.
Mm-mm. They didn't have any distractions in the offseason that's already adding added pressure and fuel to the fire, and it ain't even time to play fucking football. So now you go into the season, the first thing you hear about, well, shit, your goddamn owner said, you think I can get a Super Bowl. Here you go.
I believe in it.
Come on, why even add that? Why even add that food to the plate and just let the fellas play fucking football? Let them play football, man. It's simple. Take a back seat. You don't always have to be in front. You know what? I blame the goddamn media. Stop asking them questions.
That's that give us material.
Stop asking him questions.
Look at Jerry's notes. Look at his copious notes he's taking.
He ain't even take no notes. He just scribbling stuff on there. He just scribbling stuff.
Man, leave that man them copious notes, man. That's fine. Hey.
Come on, man. Listen, I mean,
Jerry got notes like he a 3rd-year law student.
Listen, I'm a fan of football. I'm a fan of liking players to succeed at their individual craft and position. For Dak to succeed, for Dak to do well, he needs no added pressure for the person that sits high and looks low the way he's doing. You don't need that. You don't need that in the offseason. Like, come on, man. The fucking position as itself is already hard enough. To get to a Super Bowl is already hard enough. It's not a joke. It's not something you say, hey, one breath, you know what? We all in. We're gonna be all in. And then you've done nothing this offseason pertaining to you being all in. Now you come back 2 weeks later, 3 weeks later. Oh, I believe in Dak. Well, hell, I believe in him too. Why you even mention the fucking word Super Bowl? Let's get past the playoffs first. Let's start there. God damn.
Man, hey, Ocho, they said we got a poll up, say which happens first, Cowboys win Super Bowl or the next Halley's Comet. Now, the Halley's Comet happened in 1986. I remember because I saw it because I was in the 6th grade and my science professor, Dr. Prentice Buckhalter, told us it was coming. So I made sure I looked up into the sky and I saw it. The next one arrives in 2061.
God damn.
It only happens between 75 and 79 years.
Right. Yes, sir.
It was like 77 and a third, 76 and a half. So they just like, okay, it's kind of hard to pinpoint. So let's go between 75 and 79 years.
Right.
So the chat seemed to think that Halley's Comet is going to happen before the next Cowboys Super Bowl.
Listen, man, I like it. I'm not gonna say it bothers me, but if I'm a Cowboy fan, it would bother me. I'm a fan of football in general. I'm a fan of wanting to see the players on the Cowboys succeed. But you know what? I'm gonna let you take it. No,
I want to keep on talking. I want to keep on talking because I'm Cowboy fans, because I already know. Because there's nothing makes you feel more let down than expectations. That's the number one killer, Ocho, is expectations. Because if you have expectations, like if you got kids and you already know one of them bad, they can call you like, I already know which one it is. But if you got this one that's been a model citizen, you have these expectations. Oh, that's going to be my athlete. He's going to go to the NFL, or she's going to be the doctor, or she's going to be the law. And then all of a sudden, instead of going to law school, she got 3 babies by the time she's 20. Or all of a sudden, he done flunked out of school, not college, high school. You're so disappointed because of the expectations that you had.
Right.
See, Cowboys fans have these expectations that they believe every year their team is going to win the Super Bowl. And when it doesn't happen.
Now, the Cowboys fan had these expectations because of who? Who was the person leading them astray?
Oh, he gave them false hope, man.
Every time.
I'm
trying to understand. I would love to know how many Cowboys fans are happy with the way Jerry carries himself as far as from a media perspective and always being in front of the camera.
Said no, she's not happy. Ash is a Cowboys fan.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. She said, no, we're not happy.
I don't understand, man. Listen, I love Jerry from a business aspect. And even I'm obviously not in his position, but if I was in his position and things weren't going the way I want them to, I mean, I would be able to see the light. I would be able to see the light and saying, you know what, if I want things to change, I think they might have to start with me, because it always starts with yourself and looking in the mirror. That goes for anybody. In the chat.
Is that what Mike said?
Yeah, and listen, that
started with the man in the mirror.
Yeah, always.
I'm asking him to change his ways.
Bingo. Even if people, this is like a life lesson for people in the chat that's watching. Let's say your life ain't going the way you want. You know, you have plans, you got goals, you got aspirations, but for some reason, shit just keep falling by the wayside. It starts with the person right there in the mirror.
Ask yourself, what am I doing?
Ask yourself, what am I doing wrong? Change up your routine. You know, stop doing this. Maybe stop drinking. Maybe stop smoking. Who knows what it may be? But Jerry, you got somebody around him. If ain't nobody around him gonna say nothing because they don't want to mess up their money, Jerry got to see it for himself.
Okay.
Like I'm down there about to cry because for me, this is not.
But his kids are just like him, though, Ocho. You hear Steven? Steven, his kids. He got a Jared Jr., Steven, and a Charlotte. That's the daughter.
You know what the funny thing about it? They might not be the same. They might understand what it takes. They might do. They just can't say anything because they understand that Jerry runs the show and he called the shots.
Ocho, how do we we're not taught. We don't have any abilities. Everything that we're taught, we're taught that. Right. We don't have senses. We're taught to love. We taught you follow like what time it is to eat, where you go to the kitchen, where you go to the bathroom. You didn't just automatically know that.
Right.
So when you see somebody do all the things that what you think they're gonna do, Stephen Jones be the same thing. Every year, this team reminds me of those Super Bowl teams. So we're taught, Ocho, we're taught. We're creatures, we're taught things.
I think I need to go on down there and holler at Jerry myself then.
Well, you go right ahead then.
I go ahead and holler at him. Baby, you got to, come on now. We need you to take a back seat. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Well, you going to get the credit. Don't worry about it. I'm going to make sure you get the credit.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
I'm going to make sure you get the credit.
No, you won't. No, you won't. That's who got the credit when the first Super Bowls? Jimmy. And then even when he won in 95, what did they say, Ocho? I don't know if you remember. They say you won with Jimmy's players. That's why you want to win so bad right now. See, Ocho? You see? That's why, man, the egos, you're dealing with alphas. What you think caused Tom Brady and Coach Belichick to break up? I need to get more credit than you. I'm tired of people saying Tom.
Well, it was Tom, because we see what happened.
I would show you I could win one without you.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Jerry said, I'm gonna win one without you. So he would, that would be his cry. The 3 Super Bowls that Jerry have, they mean a lot to him.
Mm-hmm.
The problem, Jerry had such success so early in his career, within his first 6-7 years, he had 3. To win one with a Mike McCarthy or a coach, because if you get Bill Belichick, you're not getting credit. He is.
Oh, yeah.
If you got a Sean Payton, you're not getting credit. He is.
He is, yeah.
If you can win one with one of these guys, that's just a coach in theory, a figurehead.
Mm-hmm. That really has no power, but go ahead.
None. That would mean more to Jerry than the other 3.
Mm. Listen, I would love for him to win it. And not because of Jerry. I would love for Dak. I would love for Dak. Micah fucking host, pull that motherfucking trophy up for CD Lamb. You know what it would do for the organization?
What?
Financially?
Ocho, do you realize?
Even though they're number 1. Yes, they're number 1. Let's double that. Let's triple that.
Ocho.
If Jerry, if you're such a businessman, how are you not understanding that? You know what? Damn, I could really double and triple my net worth if we were to actually win a Super Bowl. But if I did things a little different, maybe, just maybe, it can happen. But as long as I'm eating, as long as I'm number 1, you know what? I'm gonna just keep doing things my way.
I'm doing $400 million a year, and we ain't even come close to winning the Super Bowl. But now I get out of the way. I might make $500 million, but I'm not gonna get the credit for. Nah, give me the 4. Give me the 4.
All right.
Give me the 4.
I ain't the smartest apple in the motherfucking bunch. But I can see the light at some point. You ain't got to be the smartest. You got to know. Well, hell, goddamn, doing the same thing over and over and over and over after so long, at some point, like my grandma say, a hard head make a soft ass. A hard head make a soft ass. You're going to keep getting the same results.
Yeah. But like I said, I mean, they're learning. How do you think you learn how to run a business through your father or whoever, like, oh, my mentor. You hear people say my mentor, or you take the mannerisms of said person that you watch closely and the success and you try to but that's what they know. So
yeah,
good luck.